Greetings, Earth beings. How are you today? Seems like so many sex educators and sex, love, and relationship coaches wear these like really low cut things. So I thought I'd try it today. Anyway, not sure what all that means, but maybe it's because when you have sex, you're naked most of the time, and so that's what's being communicated. Not quite sure, but anyway. What I wanted to talk about today is what men really want. That's such a curious topic for so many people, so many women, really, so many people who identify as women. In fact, it's such a curious topic they even made a movie about it called, you guessed it, What Men Want. But I'm here to tell you that based on my experience, study, research over past 12 years or so that I've been studying sacred sexuality, what men really want in their heart of hearts is, drumroll, appreciation. You might have been thinking it was sex or food, or the remote control, or just to be left alone, but it's really bottom line appreciation. Men's brains, and I'm talking about male gender, so I honestly don't know how this would relate to someone who was not born as a biological man but identifies as a man. So I'm just going to say the male brain. And the male brain is programmed to seek women who are, the male brain is programmed to make women happy, to keep women happy. So that's why, and I'm generalizing here, but most men would rather be around a really bubbly, happy woman than a woman who appears kind of aloof. I have resting bitch face, and so most of my life, adult life, I've been called too intense, too direct. People think I'm mad or whatever, and I'm really not. I'm just thinking about something, and I look like, like I said, I have resting bitch face. So I always wondered why men tend to gravitate towards the really bubbly, like bunny happy women, like the cheerleader kind of woman. It's not because these women are like easy to control or anything that you might think. It's actually because they appear happy. And, men's brains, like most of nature, work on the principle of least effort. So if you're biologically programmed to keep a woman happy, and you know that you feel good when your woman's happy, and you sort of can't help yourself from wanting to make a woman happy, you're going to find the woman who's already happy, because it's going to be a lot less work to keep her happy. Okay? So that's just part one. Now, what men really want is to feel appreciation. And so what happens to a lot of men, they kind of go overboard and do the nice guy thing where they try so hard to make a woman happy, they end up smothering their woman. And so what happens is the woman just pushes back and the man ends up feeling emasculated. So that's why men can over time have this attitude like women are impossible to please, women are just bitchy, women, no matter what you do from them, it's never enough, women are just gold diggers, all that. And it's because when men come from kind of an insecure place and do the, I have to be a really good guy, nice guy thing, they overdo it, it ends up being smothering, and they end up actually appearing weak to women. So another part of that is man bashing. So a lot of times, as I say, man bashing is an international sport with no governing body. So it's okay for pretty much women anywhere, anytime to bash men, whether it's behind closed doors or just to their girlfriends at the salon, or pretty much anytime, anywhere. Like no matter what age you are, like it's okay to bash men. It's really not okay, but this is what women do. And so when you've grown up bashing men, and maybe you've been sexually assaulted or truly harmed by a man, I think pretty much every woman on the planet has been scared by a man at some point. It's so easy to get into this pattern where you're always thinking the worst of men, saying the worst of men, believing the worst of men. So maybe you have a man in front of you who's really wanting to please you and want to make you happy, but you can't even tell because you're so used to assuming the worst of men that you can't even tell that they're doing something that requires or deserves appreciation. So that's why I always go back to stop the man bashing. You know, there's a 30-day man bashing challenge that I did on my YouTube channel. You can check it out. It's In the Divine on YouTube. And that's really the first step. But if you're out there single or coupled and you're wondering what you can do, like what do men really want, because they seem so confusing and different than you are, really at bottom, they really want appreciation. So thank them for something that they did, even if it's the smallest little thing. And if you want to create an opportunity for appreciation, you can do something like, oh, honey, this jar is, I can't get the lid off this jar. Would you open it for me? And then say, oh my God, thank you so much. When they do that, something small like that can really put a smile on a man's face. The other thing that you can do is pay attention for opportunities for men to help you. And then you can also ask for help. You may be surprised that men really, in most cases, are happy to help. They almost fall over themselves to help a woman. So consider surrendering into that and asking a man for help, creating an opportunity for a man to help you. Stop man bashing. Think of ways that you can appreciate the men around you, whether you're in a relationship or not. You probably have a brother, a father, a doctor, a mailman, guy at the coffee place, grocery guy. Anytime you express appreciation to man, you literally just sprinkle them with sparkles and happiness, and we can all use more of that. So if you're curious about what men want, they really want appreciation. By the way, my name's Teresa Schley Valenzuela. I am a sex, love, and relationships mentor wearing a low-cut top today. And I have some online courses. I also do one-on-one sessions that are super fun. And I am also a psychic and medium. And I call in all my guides and my celestial team to work with me in the sessions. In fact, they actually do most of the work. I just translate it. So if you're interested about learning more, go to the link in my bio and click one-on-one sessions. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM me. Lovely to connect. Looking forward to seeing you again soon.